Perception of the reality is the best form of worship, and this means acknowledging what is beyond our own notions and concepts and ideas about things, and also what is beyond our own beliefs. Worship of the gods, pilgrimage, austerity, etc. are said to confer their blessings if they are performed with wisdom or Viveka. Viveka means discrimination. At times in the Yoga Vasishta it said, yes, sure, you worship the gods and this wisdom or insight will follow. But really I think this is just trying to accommodate the prevailing cultural context, because the point that's made now is, surely it is this wisdom that is vital in all these. Is it not sufficient then to worship the self with Viveka itself? Viveka means you're discriminating between reality and notional reality. Notional reality is the reality we normally identify with. This is samsara. But reality, which is what is apparent right now, which is what is evident right now, beyond all thinking, beyond all notions, this is the Lord. With His wisdom, get rid of body consciousness, and along with it shame, fear, despair, pleasure and pain. The body is one of these notions which we strongly believe in. When you get rid of the notion of body, which is what's meant here by body consciousness, you're not getting rid of all the sensations which we associate with body consciousness, because these sensations are real. They are what are here. They are what are here right now. But when we start talking in terms of a body and living our life in accordance with the belief that the body is a real organism, then we're subject to shame, fear, despair, pleasure and pain and so on. Wisdom reveals consciousness as the self, but in the absence of objects like body, etc., this consciousness enters into supreme peace, which is indescribable. Just give up all notions, give up identification with notions, let go of your ideas, concepts, notions, beliefs, and come back to what is right now. Notions, concepts, ideas, beliefs, they take you away. They take you away from here. They take you into this fabricated construction that you've got in your head. These constructions have their uses and their practical uses, but if you're interested in reality, truth, then you have to look beyond these notions. You have to look beyond your identification with these notions, the passion that you feel for these notions, the desperate clinging on to these notions that you have. Because it is desperate, you don't want to let go of them. Because if you let go of them, anarchy might result, chaos. That's your excuse for hanging on to these notions. It's anarchy and chaos which result from these notions. The neurotic and even psychotic inability to let go of our notions, which are essentially of the nature of delusion. To describe it is to destroy it. So even any notions of consciousness, of supreme truth, have got to go as well. They have got to go. Any ideas that you might have formed about what I'm saying has to go as well. I'm not trying to substitute my system of ideas for your system of ideas. I'm not trying to convert anybody. Conversion involves switching from one set of ideas to another. I'm saying, let go of it all. Let go of all ideas. Let go of all ideas. Let go of beliefs. Even if you don't think that you're a person of belief, you might think you're scientific. Science is belief. Maybe science is a more practical belief than other beliefs because it gives us technology. You can't argue with technology, can you? But great, we've got technology. But we don't have to believe in the so-called scientific picture of the world, you'll find that scientists don't agree what that is anyway. So how can you believe in it? In fact, you'll find many scientists are also religious. They might be Christian, Jewish, Muslim, they are Hindu. So scientists don't believe in the scientific worldview because they're often religious. And yet you find many non-religious people describing themselves as scientific, maybe more scientific than many scientists. But we certainly have a new kind of belief these days, and we call it a belief in science. But if you start looking into scientific belief, it doesn't really hold up. But I've gone into this before, so I won't go into it now. So to describe it is to destroy it, and to rest content with the knowledge gained from the scriptures, considering oneself to be enlightened, is like the vain imagination of the born blind. So as I said, I'm not trying to put one system of ideas, replace one system of ideas with another. And this is often what spiritual seekers mistake. They're just looking for a better set of ideas to live by, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with ideas to live by. Just don't mistake it for reality. When the unreality of the objects is understood, and it is realized that consciousness is not the object of knowledge, then there is enlightenment, which is beyond description. And it's that enlightenment beyond description which we can turn to right now, which we can rest in right now. We can stop looking and we can rest. The attention can rest in itself.